it's been an insane third season. What was it like to know you guys were going to the White House?
Well, I mean, it's insane. I mean, Chucky going to the White House is like, uh-oh, he's stirring up some trouble here. And it's definitely cool because our set designers are so amazing that they made the Oval Office, and it's a lot of fun filming in the White House, I have to say. And I'm sure Chucky's having a lot of fun terrorizing the White House too.
Say it's kind of like a whole new playground for Chucky to mess with. Every season we get to see him in a new capacity, in a new place, and kind of taking it over. And I think the biggest thing that you can imagine him taking over would be the White House. So it's kind of insane that he's actually doing it. And very iconic, definitely.
It's interesting to see him now that he's going to be able to get old. What I'm interested in knowing is, did you guys expect to have the kind of relationships being built between you guys? I mean, there's even some romance between two of you in a series like this.
I think it's kind of a cool like thing to add to it because the Chucky movies kind of really focused on Chucky and his victims and kind of that battle. So I think the other kind of more human side to each character, obviously Jake and Devon's relationship and Lexy's whole situation through the whole show, really, honestly. I think, having
Every
all that
season,
stuff,
man.
having all that things that kind of are away from Chucky and away from all that drama, I think kind of add to I don't know why the show's so good and why people want to keep watching.
It's interesting to see him now that he's going to be able to get old. What I'm interested in knowing is, did you guys expect to have the kind of relationships being built between you guys? I mean, there's even some romance between two of you in a series like this.
I think it's kind of a cool like thing to add to it because the Chucky movies kind of really focused on Chucky and his victims and kind of that battle. So I think the other kind of more human side to each character, obviously Jake and Devon's relationship and Lexy's whole situation through the whole show, really, honestly. I think, having
Every
all that
season,
stuff,
man.
having all that things that kind of are away from Chucky and away from all that drama, I think kind of add to I don't know why the show's so good and why people want to keep watching.
Yeah, and it's very sweet the relationship, how it develops, even though all this insanity is going on in the background. It's great to see these characters, all three of them, come together.
What is it like for you guys to watch the shows afterwards once the CGI the kills are really solidified? Like, is it a different experience altogether?
Yeah, I guess for me it's pretty wild because I don't really read anything else but things that I'm in when I read the script. So when I watch the
That's
full anime,
fair.
I'm like, wait, what's happening?
Oh my
Oh, this
god.
happened? Like I watched episode 3 of the season and I was like, all that stuff happened. Like, what the heck is going on? And it's like
Yeah, the
what I
thing
just
about being on the show is it spoils it. You don't get to watch it. I want to watch the show with fresh eyes. But I think watching the show without all the effects and everything is a whole different show. When you get to see all the people in the green suits moving Chucky around. But
Yeah.
So I do got to ask you, what do you guys feel about that last kill that really major with the chandelier, the face? I mean, it was gnarly. Tell me about the creativity of the kills.
There was a lot. I mean, there was a lot of strategy in that scene to just kind of make sure everybody was in the perfect place and all of the different shots and the stunts and the stunt with you guys where Devon runs out of the way and you tackle him and it's like all of the
yeah,
different emotions. It was just a lot going on and a lot to perfectly craft. It's almost like crafting like a dance number. Like everybody has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time. And the camera movements were really cool. They did like a lot of flowing camera movements to get everybody's reactions and it was definitely one of our more like complicated days on set for sure. And also just having to imagine the extreme thing that just happened in front of you. It's like kind of like you can't really. It's kind of unimaginable. So to have to like imagine that just happened in front of you and just like what you would realistically be reacting to is just it's crazy to have to think about
yeah.
that.
And that whole sequence was shot over a longer period of time because there was so much involved in that shot. So it's cool to see how it came together.
Very quickly, tell me what can we expect from the second half of the third season because we got an older Chucky now, and you guys are still trying to hunt him down.
The biggest and best you've ever seen.
Just more, a lot more of everything. Bigger stakes, higher stakes, more death, more blood, more scarier, everything. Just the biggest Chucky has ever been, I think.
Bigger stakes, higher stakes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wild time. I cannot wait to see the next few episodes. Thank you so much for your time, and look forward to seeing you guys all again.
Thank you.